What's up everyone, it's Joe English Response, and today we're checking out the forged Tme Vhikk X digital synth voice for Eurorack. Let's get right into it. Alright, forged Tme Vhikk X. I have to admit, when I first got this, I was trying to keep it secret for a while because it blew my mind so much that I was like, this is too good. Nobody can know about this, so that I get exclusivity to the sounds for a while. But I've seen it pop up in some videos here and there. I see more people posting threads about it, so it seems like people are catching on. So since I'm an opportunist, I'm going to take advantage of that by being one of the first to have a video on it, because that's how you cash in properly, guys. So what is it? It is a full synth voice with effects. You have 9 different synthesis algorithms, all digital, ranging from virtual analog to FM to wavetable to fucking weirdness, because that's what it does best. It's amazing droning. It's cool sequence. It's just strange. You have these esoteric controls. Right now we're in the virtual analog mode. You select algorithms by flipping this flip switch. As you can see, what you notice immediately upon using it is that each algorithm has like a different pitch range and all that. So switching algorithms live on the fly can be dicey. I tried using it in one live set, and although it was cool, I was not fully there with it enough yet to use it properly. So you got to really master this, I would say. Here's the virtual analog algorithm. On every algorithm, you have these warp, span, morph, and fuse controls. Span is generally detuning between the 2 internal oscillators. Warp is some kind of cross modulation between them, depending on your warp is cross modulation. Morph is like wavetable scanning or other things, or waveform. And then fuse, I know on this one it does filter resonance. It has varying functions. And then you have basis, which is your pitch, time, which is for the effects section. We'll get into that a bit later. Then you have seed and scan. Again, different weirdness on the algorithms. I know in certain algorithms, scan can be like a notch filter. There's a lot to learn. On the effects side, you have like weird delay and reverbs. Of course, with feedback, you have cell, which is a frequency shifter inserted in the path, and then form, I find, seems to shift it from more delay-based to more reverb-style effects. You can hear that like room size growing. Interestingly, the knobs, with the attenuators, they all map. So like if I plug one CV in, I can have it affect all these things, which is handy, but also sometimes annoying if you forget that it's on. And then you have field, which is a master filter, low and high pass. Center is nothing, right is high pass, left is low pass. So boom, let's get going. Yeah. Do you see that cross modulation? Frequency shift. We'll do seed and scan. Dry. And yeah, the guy who made this mentioned there's going to be more algorithms. Just going to flip through them. I don't remember what they all fucking are. I just flip until something cool comes out. With the 3 position switches, it's heady. But, I mean, who cares? Just, wow. It's crazy to me how amazing synthesis tools have gotten. Like, you can make entire dark ambient records with just this and nothing else. You could probably do most of Pansonic's discography with just this. And I mean that as a compliment to both Pansonic and this device. Just things have come so far. Do some delay time. Shortest possible time. weird this thing is. I find it's most fun when you're just using it like this and kind of exploring. Also, you know, I put some mimeophone on the end because it's great through another filter and effects. Here's QPOS. With QPOS and mimeophone on the end, it really comes to life. Or any cool stereo delay and reverb, stereo delay and filter. I definitely recommend that approach. Don't just use it, don't be puristic about it, fuck it up even more. I find a lot of sameness in modular comes from people who buy a voice and just use it by itself, which is totally fine. But if you really want to take things further, you combine that voice, process that voice, and you can get next level sounds that are not limited by just the voice you're using. Because if you really think about it, like, this is not a function, this is a patch. This is oscillators pre-patched with effects and all. It's a patch in a module, so you gotta take it a little further. I mean, granted, there's a lot of new territory here. Look at that, just, where the fuck are we now? I just flipped it a little. It's a completely different sound, which I get, again, makes it dicey for live. Well, oh, I got goosebumps on that one. That's some real FM synthesis right there. Rhythm drums. Droning all day. This is the most epic drum machine. I've been using it on so much new stuff. It's already on my Sprawl album. So check when that album comes out. I'm excited for you to hear all the Vhikk shit. I got that exclusivity period. I bought this, by the way. They didn't send me this for review. I bought this shit. Let's start sequencing it. So, first thing is you plug into this VCA input. And then if you want pitch, you plug into the bassist. Yeah, now let's get it going. And again, there's no external processing happening right now. And see, these attenuators flip, so I'm having form affected by the pitch CV as well. And morph too. And I feel like sequence, it's almost a completely different animal. Like, the sounds are just so different than what we were just hearing. And so it almost has like two sides to it to me. It has this really clean digital sequencing vibe, and then when you drone, it's messy and wild. It's so strange to me. We'll just start plugging in CV into skin. Yes. Raise, release. New algorithm. Yes! Twisted! And it's big and bassy too, if you haven't noticed. Give me a phone. Longer to hit. Wow, how weird. See how crazy Morph is? So trippy. Filter's not bad too. Go seed skin. Delay time. Unplug the scan. This is like polygon window weirdness. Yeah. It's been one of my favorite voices. It's so... Ooh. Yes. It sounds like a Rappler PCM sample. But then you can fuck it up. Expand. Use. Yes. Drone. Ooh. Flip an algorithm. So strange. Yes. Tuning manually. Dope. Whoa. This is definitely a wavetable mode. Yes! Yes! Change the rhythm. Radical reverb. I'm not even doing anything. It's just morphing on its own with its craziness. We'll put some fuse. See if it... We'll put another one to morph. Some warping. Loose pitch. This thing is a whole set in a box. Give it to me. Delay time. Oh, it's so radical. Fuck yes. This is the shit I'm talking about. Playing that algorithm. That's why you need post-processing, because without it, it's all jerky. But then it can be an effect with some reverb on the end. Little hit or miss there, but let's keep going. And remember, there's no post happening now. That's our sound. Now, yes. I definitely recommend using a full ADSR with this. Oh my God. Yes. See it in the skin. Yes. Different algorithm, different place. Wow. Yes. Forged Tme Vhikk X. So that was fucking wild, and I gotta say, I barely scratched the surface of what the Vhikk X can do in this video. It has so much, there's so much range, it's so versatile, it's so crazy, it's so unpredictable. Highly recommended, one of my favorite voices of all time since I've gotten it. I tried to keep the secret for a while, but you know, as all good things, they catch on, so here it is for you guys to hear. Just wow, there's so much range, it's very unpredictable. You have to really memorize what those algorithms are live. I think the flip switch system is kind of a bummer, to be honest. I mean, granted it's cool, but there's 9 algorithms. It takes a lot to memorize them, and now I see they're gonna add more. Like, imagine if it was just a screen and you could pick your algorithm. It might be less mystique / organic feeling in some way, but at least you would know what you want when you want it. Now you have to just memorize, if the switch is up and to the right, up, then it means this. If it's left, down, right, middle, it means that. That can be confusing at times, especially in a live situation, where you're trying to recall things for whatever reason. You might even hit the switch by accident when you're playing. I've definitely done that. So things to keep in mind. With that said, it's fucking radical. Like, there's no way around it. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's dope. It's awesome. So yeah, samples of it are going to be up on my Patreon for you to use in your own productions as always. A few announcements. First off, I have a new album that's been announced up for pre-order called Sprawl. It's coming out with Artifact Records on CD and digital. I did some vocals on this track Evulsion for it, which is out now. And Mark Hill from Cubanate also guest on it. He gave lyrics and vocals to 2 tracks. I made the artwork in collaboration with Brandon Smith of The Annex, cool alternative rock band I've done music with before. As well as Black Asteroid just released his new album Infinite Darkness, and I'm also on that on one track we did together here in my studio. So check that out. That's out now. Also with Artifact Records on CD and digital. Links for both will be in the pinned comment and video description. If you want to support the channel other ways, check out my Patreon, check out my Bandcamp, check out the artist on my label Megastructure. There's a new release for that going to be announced sometime soon. One I'm really excited about. It's taken a long time to put together. Check out the affiliate links to buy gear. Check out my Amazon, check out DistroKid, check out everything. I appreciate you all watching. And as always, there's going to be more coming soon. So until next time, peace out.